click.
Alright, everyone.
Yo.
What is up? It is, hold on. I don't know what's happening. This music is really loud in my ear.
What music? It makes me mad that I don't even know what this music is that's playing right now. I have no idea.
I'm playing music right now over the podcast, but I was trying to figure out how to. I lowered it just now, but there's like this fader that's on the bottom of my screen here, and I was fading it down, but nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
I'm not even sure it was playing. You know what? Let me try this again. I'm gonna see what's going on. I'm gonna try this again.
Okay, take 2.
Wait. Okay. Now
it's gonna be the whole podcast.
I see what's going on. Okay. Now, okay.
I don't.
You don't see it, but I see
I'm
it.
seeing it.
And now it's fading out. Oh
Okay.
wait, I know what this is. I can have 2 things playing at once. All right. So check this out. Right now. Now something else is playing. You know, and then I switch it over, and the other thing is playing. This is a lot. This is probably a lot for everyone right now. I'm gonna stop doing that. Welcome to that damn podcast. I keep trying to say the old name.
I know you do every time, man. Come on, bro.
Do you want to do it? You introduce it this time. Wait.
Oh, God.
This is redo. We're gonna take this. We're gonna do this over again. All right. I'm gonna start the music, and you're gonna introduce it. All right. Here we go.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Hey there, folks. Welcome to That Damn Podcast. I'm Dustin and this is Myles Phillips, recording from New York City and Florida.
Ooh.
So, welcome.
Sunny Florida.
Sarasota, Florida.
It's been
Is it nice out there?
No. Well, actually,
No?
I mean, it's been actually pretty cold.
Really?
For a while, yeah. Like this whole past week was kind of cold out here in Sarasota. Not like cold, but it was like cold for Sarasota. Cold for Florida. It was like in the 40s for a little while, which is weird, which is strange for Florida. And you can tell the difference when it's been like 70 and 80 for a while, then all of a sudden it's 40 degrees. It feels cold.
Yeah. It just jumps like that. It's been pretty nice here. Like we had a couple pretty cold days, but then like today was just beautiful. Like it was so like beautiful as in it wasn't very cold. Like I could go outside with a jacket. It was fine. I was like, all right, this is nice. And it just brightens up my mood. And I'm excited for spring and everything. I'm really excited for it.
Spring is a good time of year. The weather's not too bad. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. It's perfect. Why can't every I burped.
God damn it.
Why can't every month be like spring? Why do we have to have seasons? Because the Earth rotates around the sun. That's why.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
Give you a little science lesson here.
Yeah. The Earth rotates around the sun, brah.
Yeah. Actually, contrary to popular belief, the Earth does not rotate around the sun. The sun rotates around the Earth. And we're in the middle. The Earth is in the middle of the universe. And then it's the sun.
Yes.
Then it's Venus and Mercury and then Mars. And everything else revolves around Earth.
Look at you go.
Me specifically, though.
You specifically.
If I wasn't on this Earth, nothing would revolve around us, and we'd all probably die.
Whoa.
Honestly.
Whoa.
I believe that.
Okay, man. Well, hey.
Anyway,
cool.
What's going on with you, Dustin?
Nothing, dude. It's been a pretty good week, actually, man. I got offered a couple audition spots this next couple weeks, so I got really excited about those. So what kind of made my week. I got to do some Shakespeare stuff on Thursday, and then I'm going in to read or do a thing for Robin Hood. So that's kind of cool. That'd be kind of funny. They already casted Robin Hood though, so I'm not going to be him.
Oh,
that's like pre-cast.
What's his name? Little John. You should be Little
Dude,
John.
That'd be fucking awesome. I'd be Little John. That'd be fun as shit. There's so many roles though in that show that I found out when I got the email and like the breakdown and everything, and I was like, oh, that's cool. There's like so many different roles and like they're taking this shit serious. They had like a whole description of everything. I bet a bunch of people got that email though, so I'm probably not that special. But the email made me feel special.
That's okay to feel special.
Yeah, all the little things.
Yeah.
I was telling you, my friend Amy from work, she lost her wallet, and at the bar we were just at, and I was just remembering all those times that happens. Like that's the worst feeling. Like not the worst, but pretty top. Like other than death or illness or heartbreak, I guess. Other than that feeling when you lose something like that sucks. You feel so helpless.
It does suck. And it's like your stomach drops, and it's like your whole life is over. But then when you find those things, it feels pretty damn good.
It does, but I don't think she's gonna find it because she lost in New York City, and I'm pretty sure someone just jacked it. Yeah, but
that's what happened after we went to New York City for our New York trip.
Yeah,
my junior year of college. Was it my junior? It was my junior year. My junior year of college, and we went to New York, and we were coming back. Actually, I lost it in the airport coming back. And
I remember this. Yes,
I called in, and apparently it was found. Someone brought it back, and then I got it back through the mail, and none of my stuff was in it.
What?
None of my cards or my money was in it, so I had to cancel that. I had to cancel that stuff.
Oh, dude, that sucks, man. It's so depressing. I didn't know what to do. I went and bought her like coffee, and I had to pay for her drinks at the bar just because, one, I'm a nice guy, and two, she didn't have a fucking wallet. So I was like, I got it, fine. I mean, what else was I gonna do? So it's really not that cool, but hey. But I felt real bad for the.
Left her at the bar.
Just let her okay, bye.
Okay,
have a good one. You go clean them dishes now for a while. You'll work that couple beers you had off. We played this. Did you ever play this game, MASH?
Yeah.
You know what that is? You know what I'm talking about?
That a lot in like elementary school. And
yeah. It makes me feel like a loser. But we played it at the bar tonight. I don't know why, but she was like, let's play MASH, Dustin. And then I remembered I had played it, like the first time I played it was with my sister when I was really young, and it was with like all of her friends all her little girlfriends that came over and shit. But it was really funny. So I got I got that I was going to be an actor, so that was cool. But I was only going to make $35,000 a year. I was going to live in, what was it? I think New York or some shit. And I was going to live in an apartment. It was really fun, man. It was not that fun. It was just weird. It made me.
It's okay to admit you had the time of your life playing MASH.
Yeah, hey, what are you gonna do?
That's okay.
The waitress was really cool. It's been a good time. And you want to know what made my day though?
What?
I feel like I always bring up these kids, but they always have just the funniest stories. But this girl today, we're doing this whole camp thing all week because it's like spring break for the schools. So apparently a parent called in to the location and was requesting me that I was teaching like this certain camp. She's like, well, we just want Dustin there, or we really don't care for our kids to be there. And I was like, that's awesome. I felt so fucking cool. But then I was like I was doing the gym, and I was like, all right, guys, and none of these kids had really met me before. So I was like introducing myself, and we're talking, and this one girl named Laura. So my shout out for the week is to this 6-year-old Laura. She goes, that's Coach Dustin, and he's really handsome. And I was like, yes, fucking success. So that made me feel all good inside, which is probably sad, pathetic, but I was like, all right. And she said it like another 6 times throughout the day.
Yeah.
She's like, he's handsome. I was like, you know what? Thanks.
You know what? I bet like she's heard someone say that. Like her mom probably says that.
Says Coach Dustin's handsome.
Yeah. She got that from somewhere.
Oh no, dude. Maybe she's just a feeling. Maybe she's like that.
Or maybe she's having, girls do mature faster than boys, and so
Maybe.
they probably get those feelings more early on than guys do.
Oh, I don't know about that early.
I don't know. Let's steer away from that subject.
Let's not go into that one.
On the other hand, I guess since you did your shout out, I'll give my shout out to Cougar Grandma. I was house managing. I was house managing the other night, and I had an usher who was scanning tickets for me, and we were getting ready to open, and she was on her phone, and then she was like, "Okay, I just got to tell you this. This man just emailed me about doing cougar porn," and then she started laughing hysterically. It was the weirdest thing ever that she would disclose this information to me. This very, kind of, I feel like it'd be private information to me, but she was pretty open about it, and I feel like she was probably considering it. I bet she was like, yeah, why not?
Of course she considered it. At least for a split second she considered doing cougar porn. At least. Come on. Little bit.
She probably did.
Did she try to hook you up with, numbers to get a hold of?
No, she didn't.
Call this number for a good time.
But she does she told me about this commercial she booked in Orlando, and how she auditioned for it and didn't get it, and then they called her out of nowhere because the other girl who was in it couldn't looked too much like some lawyer's ex-wife, and so
that would get you.
Nope, we can't do this.
They're like, no, don't want to look at that face.
And they hired her. She was pretty interesting. She was pretty funny. So I give a shout out to Cougar Grandma. She was pretty cool to work with. Okay. One of the more exciting ushers I deal with.
Exciting. All right.
There's another lady. Her name is Thelma, and she's a character too. Thelma. She's I think she's Jewish. Maybe that's a little racist to say, but I think she's Jewish just because of New York Jewish. You can tell in her accent.
New York Jewish mean.
You know what? I should make assumptions about people. Assuming things is making an ass out of you and me. But here is how she talks.
A lot more fun.
You'll tell her to do something, and she'll be like, "Well, okay, I can do that." Wait, no, I'm doing it wrong. You know what? I'm not even gonna attempt this right now. This is not the right. Wait, hold on.
No. What are you trying to do, man?
I'm trying to imitate this lady, and it's not gonna work out for me.
Huh?
You know what? I'll just talk about the rest of my day right now.
Go ahead, bro.
The rest of I'm having a lot of trouble.
You're always having trouble, man.
I'm always having trouble. Well, anyway, today I took pre-workout for the first time.
What?
Since I started working out,
It's the first time you've ever taken pre-workout?
The first time I've ever taken pre-workout. And I felt pretty good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I am definitely sure. I've never taken pre-workout before.
I swear I've seen you have protein and shit.
I have protein, yeah, but that's post-workout.
Yeah,
I haven't taken pre-workout.
What'd you take?
The hype stuff. I don't know. I took what's it called? It's from 6 Star. 6 Star is the brand, and it's called No Fury. Well, NO Fury pre-workout.
Okay.
It was pretty good. They're little capsules that I take. And I took them. Today before I went to the gym. And I was pretty.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I did. It was different. It was so I didn't even notice it when it was happening. I noticed it as it was happening. Before, I didn't notice initially, but when I was working out, I was I'm going way harder than I usually do. I'm
fucking damn.
Yeah, I was I'm awesome right now.
I'm the hardest working dude in this gym right now.
That's seriously what I thought at the moment. And I was what am I doing? I wasn't even thinking about it. I I was just pumping away.
I could do lunges for days.
It was good stuff,
dude. I'll take some. I take this NO2 Red Extreme. It's MRI. It's just fucking supplement things to help you kind of like get that energy to go. So when you're in the gym, you're like, all right, let's go do this. It kind of helps. Sometimes I feel like this shit. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know if it helps that much. I feel like it's so much more of a mindset than anything. But if you get the right stuff, that shit will give you a nice little push to just go and kill it.
Yeah,
but,
man.
Dude, that's awesome. I love it. Were you on that elliptical life?
No, I wasn't on the elliptical. I didn't do cardio. I'll probably do cardio tomorrow morning. I'll probably go running tomorrow.
No. I love it.
Should I take... Can you run on pre-workout? Is that like an acceptable thing? Is that a healthy thing to do? It's probably... Well, pre-workout is probably not the healthiest thing in the world.
What do you mean run?
Like,
you mean like
I'm going to go
running with it?
Yeah.
Why not? Who gives a shit?
I'm going to take it
do whatever
and then go running.
Do you, boo-boo, man?
If that does anything for me.
I mean, it probably isn't, like, pre-workout is, I don't know. I mean, you can. I don't think
I really want to be like...
it's not like muscle building.
I guess.
But you know, hey, do whatever you want to do, man. Who gives a shit? That shit. Can you not be disgusting for 2 seconds?
I ate some pizza. It was really good. I brought it at Trader Joe's. It's like wood fire pizza, except it wasn't exactly like wood fire pizza. It's just like regular pizza. It was pretty good.
Pizza's dope. I love it. Dude, how was your St. Patty's Day?
I didn't do anything. Well, actually, I did. Okay, I house managed until like 11, and then I wasn't planning on going out, but I went out with the cast of the show I was house managing and some other people as well from another show, and we just went to this the beer garden, Mandeville Beer Garden down here in Sarasota, Florida. Let me say that again. I think I messed that up. Mandeville Beer Garden.
Mandeville Beer Garden.
That was pretty good. It was pretty fun. And then we went to this gay bar called what the hell is it called?
It's called Get Up In It.
Man,
called.
I forgot the name of this gay bar. I'm gonna look this up right now. Starlight. It's called Starlight.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And like upstairs, it's like this like cafe kind of like bar restaurant thing. And then it's like upstairs, it's like a gay bar, and they had drag shows going on. And people from the theater go there all the time. And I went with them. It was a pretty fun time. I mean, you go there and you dance and you drink, you hang out outside. A lot of people are smoking. So yeah, it was fun. It was a good time. I got a good amount of intoxicated that night.
Yup.
Not bad. It was just like a good amount. It was a healthy amount. Amount where I could go, yeah, I'm having a good time right now. I could drink more, but I think I'm going to stay at this level because it feels pretty good.
Yeah, man. I went past that level pretty hard that day. It's been like I've tried to cut out a lot of my drinking or whatever. But I fucking love St. Patty's Day. Now, it probably doesn't make sense as to why it's my favorite like holiday other than Christmas, because I'm a Christmas baby, and who doesn't love Christmas? But I love St. Patty's Day. I don't know why. I'm a quarter Irish, which probably isn't a lot, but, you know, hey, excuses or whatever. But I was a little too drunk. I kind of let loose. It was one of like, it kind of just said, fuck it, and just went for it, you know? It was one of those days. I was wearing this Irish cowboy hat that I'm pretty sure you saw a picture of at some point.
Yeah, I think you Snapchatted me.
I probably did. I Snapchatted a lot of people, apparently. Here's a shout out. Sorry to anyone I drunk Snapchat messaged. Don't know why. But I was thinking about that, and I was like, you know what? You should feel honored that I even messaged you when I was drunk, because that means I think you're cool. So take that as a compliment. there's
Did
to
you
it.
message me when you were drunk?
Probably. Did I text you that day?
I don't know, actually.
Probably did something. If I
Was that
not, whatever. But
was
everything
that
on
when
my
you
Snapchat.
oh. Was that when you said let's talk about drunk messaging?
Probably that was after the next day when I was like, God damn it, Dustin. God damn it, I'm so bad at it. I'm like really bad. When I get drunk, I gotta text somebody. I usually try to have like a friend that I'm talking to, and just like so I have that, I just get it out. But like I always people I haven't talked to in forever, I'm like, let me send them a message, say what's up, not make any damn sense. I wish people would just take my phone, but
Mm.
it was crazy. I got a lot of compliments on my Irish hat though. It was like the cowboy hat, and like one girl pulled me aside from outside when I was walking like by Times Square, and she was like, "Where did you get that hat? I love that." I was like, "Oh, I got it here." She's like, "That's freaking awesome, dude." I was like, "Thanks," and I walked away. And then
Thanks.
I said, "Thanks,
See you
bye.
later.
Have a good one now." I had a firewoman. Yeah, dude, I don't know. It was the funniest thing was, so Jessica and I are walking because me and her and Annie had just had lunch. We were out lunch for St. Patty's Day, and Annie had to go work. So Annie and Jessica is me and Miles' friends. For anyone who doesn't know who the fuck that is, it's irrelevant. But Jessica and I are walking, and the girl starts talking to me, and she obviously thought me and Jessica were like dating because she like looked at Jessica and apologized for talking to me, and it was really funny because Jessica was like, "You do whatever you want, I don't give a shit." But she like looked, she's like, "Oh, sorry," and it just made me laugh. So I thought that was funny. But then I posted a picture of me and Jessica on Instagram, and I got a lot of text messages about that because I don't even remember posting it. I have no idea that I did that, but I got a shit ton of likes on it, and then I got like text message asking me all these questions. I was like, "Oh yeah, I just took that picture, I guess." It was fun. We had a good time. A firewoman bought me drinks at the bar. I thought that was cool. She loved my hat, and she goes, "Hey, here's some drinks." And we started to talk, and she was like a fireman and all this stuff. It was really cool.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, and I took a bunch of random ass Snapchats of people I didn't know. I don't know why I did that. I put my cowboy hat on like everybody, like a bunch of people's heads, and just took pictures with them. Stupid, man. I don't get why I do that shit, but it was fun. I had a good time.
I think I've had a lot of instances. I've had a lot of cases, a lot of instances of drunk messaging. I don't think I remember them. I remember when the first time I got drunk, which was in college. I didn't drink until I was in college. And the first time I got drunk,
way ahead of you on that one, buddy,
was freshman year. And
yeah, you were that. Oh God, you freshman year. Oh God.
My first instinct was actually to text either my mom or my dad, and I did not.
That's weird, man.
I did not do that. I was drunk and I was going to text them, but then I was like, no,
Mom, I'm fucked up.
I'm not going to do that. And then I texted I texted a friend from high school that I was drunk, and they were just like, okay.
They're like, okay, please leave me alone now. We don't talk, bro.
Maybe I did text it someone else as well. I don't know.
For anyone listening,
I probably do
Miles, his freshman year was not my friend because he was the party throw-upper drunk guy. And any party I saw him at, he was just barfing. And sorry for the whatever, but you were that guy. And I would always walk by every fucking time. You did rally. But I was like, what is this newbie doing? Get out of here. And mind you, this is not me bragging whatsoever. I started drinking when I was 15. So
what was I doing?
I've been doing it for a while.
I was
being a better human being than I was. So I'm not proud of it, but I was from Nebraska, so hey, what are you gonna do?
Dustin had some dark times in his.
Dustin had some dark times. you can go on Dustin Sullivan of MySpace and find them. You can you can see. I showed people that here. Why I did that, I have no idea. But I was at work and I told my coworkers about it, so they search it and they just died laughing about the pictures that showed up. I was like, damn it.
Why don't you delete that?
I can't, because I can't log into the MySpace account. I
Why
have
not?
no idea what the password is.
You can't say I forgot my password on the thing and they send you one?
No, because then they ask for your email, and the email I used for that was not the same email that I have now. I think it was like dustmantiger@hotmail.com. I shit you not. That was my email for
Dustman Tiger.
I'm not fucking with you, dude. That is real life. That was real life what one of my emails was. I don't know. It was like my nickname was Dustman. I was like a superhero, and then tigers were my favorite animal. So I put that shit together. Dude, I was weird as shit in high school. I don't know why I ever had any sort of girlfriends or had friends in general.
I was weird, and I didn't have any girlfriends. So, you were probably less weird. Well, actually, you're probably more weird than me, but like a different kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I get lucky. Some people find my weird funny. Other people's don't. Some people do not like my humor, Milo. I always feel like it's like a
understand that.
Yeah, no, I can't. I can understand it, like why they don't, but it's always like I was at a party with somebody, and like these people like totally got me, like they're laughing at all my stuff. Last night I was at a birthday party, and I was trying to tell not like tell jokes, but use my humor. Nothing, not a damn thing. Just staring at me, like looking like I was a piece of shit and how I didn't belong there. Is how I felt at some points with some of the new people that I met. And I was like, oh, I guess we got to ease into this. It's okay.
I hate when that happens, when you're like trying to fit in with a new group of people. And with me, I'm just a quiet person, and then I try to joke, and then when that group of people, they're not feeling you, and you try to joke around, and you try to like be yourself, and then they just like shut it down.
It's just like, nope.
And I'm like, okay, I guess I'll go back to my shell.
No, you can't do that, Milo.
Nope, that didn't work. Okay, goodbye now.
No, I'm done now. This is over.
I am done.
You can't. You got to just push through, man. I guess I made friends with all them last night afterwards. Like after a while, I very much am very excited when I meet new people. I love meeting new people in the city. I love it. So like that party I went to last night I knew the birthday girl, and she was like, well, you should come down. I was like, hell yeah. So I went to Astoria. Yeah, well, I knew her and I knew 2 other people that worked with me. Is how I knew her. So I lied. A couple other people. But I showed up and just started making new friends. Making bros. It was cool. I love it. It was dope, man. But hey, it's fun. You just gotta go out there and make connections, man.
I'm gonna meet some new people.
No, you don't.
I like meeting new people.
It's awesome.
I like talking to new people. Cause I don't know. It's just nice to hear from people that you've never met before. People you're not around all the time.
That's true. I love it. It makes me so happy. What is it?
What are you getting texts from?
All these people. I don't know why. I actually feel popular for one time.
I don't get texts from nobody.
We get texts from nobody.
From nobody. No. Nobody. People went to Universal Studios yesterday.
Yeah? How was that?
Yeah, a bunch of
people. Did you go?
I did not go. I wasn't invited. But I think it was like a closed it was like a closed group.
No, I didn't go. I wasn't invited to go.
I think it was like a specific group of people that were going. So I kind of understand why I wasn't invited, because it was like the crew and the cast of a show I wasn't like a part of. I guess I'm an understudy for the show, so I'm kind of a part of it. But I,
Hey, dude, don't feel bad. They'll invite you to the next one.
I want to go to Universal Studios. You know,
Me too.
I want to go to Disney World. Actually, I did go to Disney World at one point already.
Yeah, I've never been there.
I went in for. You never been to Disney World?
No, never.
What?
Never, man.
Out in life.
I know. I know.
There's a hole in your life right now, Dustin, that you need to
Oh,
fill with Disney.
With Disney, I do. I need to go there. I get that a lot when people tell me that. When I tell people that, they're like, "What the fuck? You never been to Disney World?" I go, "Nope. We went to Worlds of Fun."
Worlds of Fun? I've never been to Worlds of Fun.
Worlds of Fun, Kansas City. That's where we went. That's what we did. My Nebraska family. You know, hey.
Oh, Nebraska. Oh. Okay. You know what I don't get?
What?
Norfolk. Why do you Nebraskans pronounce Norfolk? It's spelled Norfolk, but you pronounce it Norfolk. What is that?
Norfolk.
Why is it that way? It does not make any sense.
First of all, who pronounces it that way? Norfolk.
Oh, everyone in Nebraska pronounces it Norfolk.
Norfolk. I don't even know. I don't even say it that much. Norfolk. I don't even remember. We used to play football there. I don't remember how I pronounced it. Dude, we do what we want, man. Leave us alone.
You guys have weird things like little
we don't.
pocket meat things with cabbage and beef.
What?
And then you eat
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm talking about runzas. I'm talking about those beef cabbage things.
Hey, shut your fucking mouth.
And I'm talking about those cinnamon bun chili.
Yes.
Chili shit.
I can't believe that is not a worldwide thing.
No, that's only you. That is only you guys.
And it's
Nobody
great.
else does that.
Have you ever had it, Miles?
No, I have not.
Then shut your stupid mouth.
Plan on it.
Yes, you should plan on it. Dude, I remember I've told numerous people, I was like, yes, that needs to happen. You need to have a cinnamon roll and a homemade cinnamon roll and have chili with it. That's what it is. It's amazing, and it's one of the greatest things you'll ever taste in your life.
I don't believe you. That's a very bold statement to make. Best thing I've ever tasted in my life?
I said one of the best things you've ever tasted in your life.
Oh, okay.
Call my mom, say, yo, Mrs. Lenuski, it's not Sullivan, but can you make me a cinnamon roll? She go, yeah. And then Ron, that's how my mom sounds. Yeah. She just does that. Yeah, Will, babe. I don't know why she called you babe. I have no idea. Then you talk about stepdad. He'll make chili because he's addicted to making chili. And then you'll eat that shit together, and it'll be amazing. That's what you need to do. Instead of go back to Nebraska for a little bit. I'll take you home.
I actually kind of miss Nebraska a little bit.
No, I do sometimes. I miss that simplicity state.
I wouldn't want to I just want to go back to visit. That'd be nice.
Go back and visit, man.
Who would I visit?
I don't know. That's not my jurisdiction.
I guess.
Okay. You go with me. Spend time with my fam.
We got a little bit of time before we have to wrap up. You had a request for something to be talked about today.
Oh yeah, Amy. She wanted to talk about music videos, and I was like, well, what do you mean? And she's like, well, she loves music videos, apparently.
Yeah.
So, the whole, you know how we kind of grew up when we were, a little younger, and, we grew up with, TRL and all the music videos I would always play.
Well, I didn't watch I always just watched the countdowns on MTV and VH1.
Yeah, so you always had those. Those aren't, things really anymore. like their music videos aren't as prominent, but they used to be. They were such a big deal.
Yeah.
They were so huge. First of all, and also MTV needs to change their goddamn name. Like, it's not. When do they play music videos? Like what? Maybe 3 a.m. They'll like. I don't know. I
don't watch MTV anymore.
Yeah, no one does.
But yeah, I guess.
Also, for some people watch Sweet 16 and Pregnant or whatever the hell ever.
It's Teen Wolf. People watch Teen Wolf on there.
Hey, I watched Teen Wolf. It's fine. But I was thinking about it, and I'm like, yeah, it's kind of crazy how they're just like, I don't understand. I almost don't even get why they make them anymore. Because anytime I see a music video, it's maybe on YouTube, but I really don't ever watch the videos.
I still watch videos on like YouTube. I like watching video. I still like watching YouTube. I still like watching music videos.
You do?
Yeah, I love watching music videos.
I think sometimes they're so weird.
They are.
I think they always like almost paint a different picture than what I think the song is. To me, sometimes I don't know.
Yeah, I guess, like most of the time, yeah, they do. They do.
It's like, I think this is a Lovebird song, whatever, and really it's about ostrich ripping your head off. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, I missed that one. But I think it's kind of interesting. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what else to say about them really, but it's just like, I don't see how we just grown so much apart from it.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But they're still very much a thing. You know?
Yeah, they are, but
that people do.
But like MTV, when MTV was created, music television. What does MTV stand for? Musical television, right?
Probably music television or something.
Music television videos, or whatever it is. But like, so when they aired, like that was the huge thing. They're showing music videos and you can see them and it's awesome. And it's just so far away from that. At least I feel like it is now.
I don't know. I haven't seen it in a while, so I wouldn't know. But I feel like that's the way it is right now. And I remember, I mean, it wasn't that long ago. Because I remember being home for summer and, I mean, waking up in the mornings, all that would be on is like VH1 countdowns or like MTV countdowns. And I remember watching that 303 video for their song "Don't Trust Me."
Oh, I remember that.
I remember watching that video for the first time on one of those countdowns. So I mean, I feel like that wasn't too long ago. I mean, that was a long time ago. That was probably like 2008, but that was like high school for me.
Yeah.
When I was starting high school.
That's I just remembered one of my favorite music videos is Stacy's mom.
Yes, I was thinking about that actually.
Were you?
Yeah,
that is by far probably my favorite music video. I just have an answer to that now. That is I love those ones. It's like funny. And like all the Eminem music videos, his like Eminem show stuff I thought is so funny. His Guess Who's Back, that music video is hilarious. He does really good at that. But I kind of I guess maybe I do miss it a little bit sometimes. I don't know. They're just not, I don't know. I'm not as knowledgeable on it, so I'm not. But hey, that's the point of the podcast, talk about shit I don't know about.
Yeah.
You know?
We're experts on music videos. I'm a music video director in my mind.
Yeah.
Haven't directed a music video ever in my life. But I feel like I could direct a pretty good music video. Whenever I listen to music, I think of ideas for music videos for the song. Whenever I'm like walking to work and I'm listening to music, I'm always thinking of like, where could this go in a movie? Or like, how would I make a music video to this song?
And then you go, bring a tractor in it.
Yeah, you gotta have your tractors in every song, you know? Rap, country, funk, rock, heavy metal, you know, classic rock, alternative. You gotta have your tractors in it. You gotta have your tractors and your women and your beer. Butts, women, beer, tractors.
Yep.
The perfect combination for any
hooks.
For any music video.
Yep, hooks me every time, man. Beer, tractor, beautiful woman.
I got my beer, I got my girl, I got my tractor.
Oh,
In the cornfields.
Stop.
Late at night.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Red neck. You
We're
know,
gonna
the boys around here, they're sipping on beer, something.
No one wants to hear you sing that song. Not one person.
That's my favorite country song.
I know it is. We gotta do. When are we gonna do a podcast about country music? We're gonna have to do that.
All right, let's do that next time.
We'll do that next time. Talk about country music.
Let's talk about country music.
Why it's the greatest music on the planet.
Oh, why that is not a true statement.
Why it is.
Are very good country artists. I do agree that there's very country. I think country gets a bad rap, but you definitely have bad country, which is very much in the mainstream. And you have good country when you have like people like Chris Stapleton.
He's boss.
Freaking-tastic country artist.
Oh God, yeah, he
country
is.
all that much, but I think he's amazing. I think he's awesome. So but you have your good and bad parts of everything. Let's talk about different genres. Yeah, let's talk about country music next time.
All right, dude, I love it.
That.
Oh yeah, sounds good, man. All right.
Well,
we close this mother trucker up.
Yeah, I mean, let's close it up. Let's lock it in the truck.
Lock it in the truck, put it in the back, and never speak of it again.
Yeah, put it in the back, drive away, dig a hole out in the desert, bury it in it.
Yeah.
Put that hole back up and drive away. Leave it there to rot in the in Nevada.
You just keep digging your hole with that, buddy.
Yep, I know.
All right, man. All right, guys. Thanks for listening to That Damn Podcast. I'm Dustin Sullivan again. This is Myles Phillips. Myles, say what up.
What up?
And we'll look forward to seeing you next week on Monday. We'll probably record again. So hopefully we got some good news for you guys. Love to hear your opinions on stuff. Excuse me. Keep liking the page. Keep sharing us and everything. Really appreciate some of the love we've gotten. It's awesome.
Yeah, share us with your friends. You really ran away with that, man. You took that and ran with it.
Yo, man, that's what I do. Give me the ball, I'm gonna go to the hole. Boom!
Ooh, that's
right
weird.
There.
That's the ball and you go to the hole. That's dirty.
It's
That's
football term. It's not a euphemism. Euphemism at all. You don't know what euphemism is.
I know what that is.
No, you don't. Stop.
Anyway, share us on Facebook. Tell your friends about us. Say, I listen to this cool podcast where two best friends talk about nothing.
Talk about a bunch of nonsense.
And if you like hearing us talk, listen to us again. Listen to some past podcast episodes. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Facebook. Make sure you message us about stuff, Let us know what you're up to. If you have any suggestions about what we should talk about on our podcast, hey, feel free to say, hey, talk about this stuff. Or if you have any questions for us, we love answering questions. I like answering questions. So if you just say, hey, Dear Damn. That's our, is that an acronym? Our acronym? DAMP? Our abbreviation?
Yeah. It could be whatever we want it to be. Who gives a shit? It's ours.
Anyway, we still have a minute left. That's why I've just been talking.
Dude, I love that you... Dude, it's cool, man. This is awesome. But yeah, man. That Damp Podcast. It's going to be dope. And hopefully we get our first guest on here. We got... hopefully I can get someone, if anyone has any preferences. We might end up just being one of our friends first. Hopefully I'll get some theater people on here that I can. We can talk about some theater. Some actors up here.
Yeah. I was talking to Robert Downey Jr. about being on the podcast.
Okay, see, I was being serious, but yeah, we're going to get Robert. If we get Robert, this shit will blow the fuck up.
All right.
That'd be awesome.
We have practically no time left, so see you later, guys.
See ya.